Hello crafty friends, I'm Lien from Studio Kato and I'm so happy to be back with another video. I am back with more foiling today, hot foiling. I haven't experimented with it much yet, but what I've done with it so far has been really fun. And I really haven't had much trouble with foiling at all. I've seen some people have a lot of trouble figuring it out, figuring out the right paper. I think I just hit the jackpot right at the start. So today I am using the Spellbinders Glimmer machine. I am using the Spellbinders Aura hot foil, which is a gorgeous holographic gold. And I'm using this hot foil plate by Pinkfresh Studio, the charming floral border. I'm working on Clairefontaine DCP 250 GSM cardstock, and I foiled the floral border once, and then I am going to foil it again. I'm using the grid on my cutting mat to line things up so it's straight, and you saw me use that stem set there because I want to use a sentiment from it, and I want to put that right in between the two floral images. So I'm just using the hinge method here. So I'm using 2 pieces of tape to hold the hot foil plate in place. I slide the foil under, and then I let it heat up, and I put it through my Spellbinders platinum die cutting machine. I figured I would show you this in real time, but then it's a little bit overexposed with the light, but I love this foil. It's a really, really gorgeous foil. And what I didn't know about foil before I got this hot foil plate is that it's basically magical embossing powder in that it resists almost any coloring method. It even resists alcohol markers. So it's perfect to color with your alcohol markers, and you can get this really vibrant coloring and this gorgeous letterpress gold hot foil for the outline. So I kept the coloring really simple. I am only really using 3 color families here, or well, 3 color combinations. I'm using some pinks for some of the flowers, some peach tones for some other flowers, and then for all of the leaves, I am going to use some really rich blues. This is a really, really simple image to color, but there are some small elements in there, but it's really, you don't have to add that much shading if the elements are too small, so you can color this really quickly. There are also matching stencils available if you want to get those. There's even a stamp set of this product, I think. I just got the hot foil plate. You can also see that I die cut this to be a circle shape. I didn't even mention that yet. I made this card quite a while ago, so I'm following this video right alongside you guys while I'm making the voiceover. So I'm coloring this in after die cutting, and that might have been a mistake because it was a stitched die. So wherever the coloring is overlapping the stitching or the stitched detail around the edges, it might bleed a little bit because of that little cut line. But overall, I'm very happy with how the coloring turned out. I did the exact same coloring on the opposite foiling, so it was really easy to do. Now I want to put a frame on there, so I die cut that already, and I'm using that to figure out the placement of my sentiment stamp. This is from the Friendship Blooms stamp set by Pinkfresh Studio, and I am going to stamp this in Versafine Onyx Black. I did prep my card with some anti-static, I don't know what I was going to say there, anti-static powder, and I'm just stamping that twice to make it nice, and then I can add some embossing powder to this. This is the Wow Clear Gloss Superfine. It's going to make the sentiment really shiny, really glossy, and very black. It intensifies the color underneath it. I'm heat setting that with the Wow Dual Speed Heat Tool. All of the supplies, by the way, because I know I use a lot of supplies, will be listed in the description below if you're curious about those. Where possible, I have used affiliate links. Now, for this frame, I used the Pinkfresh Studio, the stitched scallop circles dies, and I die cut those 4 times out of thick white cardstock, layered those together with the Barely Art Precision Craft glue. Once that's done, I have all my elements ready for my card, because this is almost going to be a 1-layer card apart from the frame. I am making my own card base because I'm turning it into a circle card, so I just die cut 2 extra circles out of thick white cardstock, and in one of them I just put a score line. On the area above that score line, I'm putting some glue, and that is going to be my hinge. So that is where the front part of the card is going to be adhered to the back part of the card base, and you can open it up, close it. It's really easy. And I am going to open it up right now. I always like to reinforce that score line again. And also, if you want to adhere something straight onto a circle card, I really recommend you open it up, because you have no idea where the hinge is otherwise. So I'm just gluing my panel on there, and then the only thing left to do is add that stacked frame, that stacked circle frame, more glue, more Barely Art Precision Craft glue, just gluing that right onto the center of that card, around the sentiment that just fits inside the frame. Very satisfying. And I'm going to finish it off with these Meraki sparkle gems. These are the Mystic Topaz gems, and they're probably my new favorites. They were released last month, and they are so gorgeous. They're basically gold if you look at them head on, but they also shift to a really soft pink and a gorgeous teal, so it was perfect for this card. It's a really, really unique color of gems, and I love them. They also go perfectly with that Aura hot foil from Spellbinders, so really, really good fit for this card. I hope you like this card. I had a lot of fun making it. I had a lot of fun coloring it, and it's just so much fun discovering hot foiling. I am very much someone who is inspired by new techniques to make new cards, so hot foiling opens up a whole different world for me. As I said during the video, all of the supplies are listed in the description below. If you want to buy any of them, I would highly request you use my links, because some of them are affiliate links, and I will get a tiny percentage of the sale if you purchase anything through those links. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.